Welcome back to the Bradenton Marauders pregame show. Max Tanzer here, joined alongside Marauders catcher Berg at first base tonight. Derek, thank you so much for jumping on with us.
Thanks for having me.
So a good start to the year for you. You found a couple of barrels, particularly to the opposite field as well. What's the start of the season been like for you? What's been working for you?
It's been good, just trying to get into the swing of things and try to get a couple of heaters in the zone to hit and then put a barrel on it once in a while. And then just trying to do my job behind the plate, get to, start to get in stride with all the pitchers, them getting their first outings out of the way, and then, start to smooth things out as the year goes on.
And then you were drafted last year, so you were here in late July, early August. Are you a little bit more comfortable with this staff? Are you more familiar with them? What was the process of getting to know them and balancing so many new pitchers?
Definitely more comfortable. I know who everybody is now and their names. And then, especially with the pitchers, more comfortable with them. Caught them in the pens, caught all of them in a game so far. So you're definitely more comfortable this year coming in through working with them through spring training, and then now getting into live action games with them. Definitely a little bit more comfortable than coming right after the draft.
And 15 games with the Marauders last year. Let's flash back to your first professional homer. I mean, when your grandkids ask you one day about it, you got a pretty fun story, an inside the park grand slam. What was that like?
I really don't know what it was like. I kind of blacked out during the moment. I remember hitting the ball pretty well backside, and next thing I know, right fielder misplayed it, and I was just trying to run as fast as I could, and I was pretty gassed around second base. And then I remember Ernesto was coaching third. I thought he was crazy, still wheeling me around, but I was, just send it, see what happens.
Hey, all these line drives to right, they're diving and it gets past them, and you can show off the wheels a little bit. Let's talk about your college days now a little bit. You went to Army West Point. I'm sure you had a lot on your plate over there. Was that always something that you wanted to achieve? Is that always the school you wanted to go to? What was the process of making that decision?
Not necessarily. I kind of wanted to stay closer to home in Texas, but I took a visit to West Point during the recruiting process, and once I got up there, the place is just first of all, it's beautiful up there, and then the culture that the team has, just a winning culture. Everybody plays for each other. It's not a school that deals with the transfer portal a lot. It's, you're there for 4 years, you're there to win 4 championships, and that's the culture I want to be a part of, and did exactly what I went there to do, win 4 rings.
Oh, fantastic stuff. What was your everyday like there, balancing the college baseball stuff and then the military side of things as well?
The morning was usually just school, and then early afternoon, same thing. We all get to eat lunch together as a team in the mess hall, so that was a big team chemistry thing. Every day we got to see each other for lunch, and then around 3 o'clock was go to the field, and from 3 to 6 or 7 was baseball. You leave everything else, all the military stuff and all the school stuff behind. It was time to play ball, and then after that was, get ahead on a little bit of homework and try to get to bed at somewhat of a decent hour. It was pretty much every day outside of the weekends.
Has that impacted your leadership skills behind the plate? Do you implement that in your game at all?
100%. I think it's more, we learn a lot about leading by example and, earning respect, not expecting that out of people. And I try to take that as a catcher and as a teammate here of doing the right thing when nobody's watching and trying to be the guy that, just overall is somebody that guys can rely on, whether it's on the field or off the field. And I think that leads to having a tight-knit team and that's at the core being a leader.
Once again, catcher and first baseman Berg. Derek, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.